Well, things are a little different than the last time I was here. Everything's much more lush and green and very nice. I have a new attire. I hope you like it. I'm proud of it. The camera's fogging up because of the humidity. Oh well, that can't be good. Or it looks like it anyway. Maybe it's just dirty. Well, it's going to be a nice day. We're going to hang out, take our time, and enjoy the sunshine. Get acclimatized to the heat. I got a job, a real job, and part of it requires being outside on Tuesday. And Tuesday, it's supposed to be 28 degrees plus humidity, and we're doing physical work outside. And I said, that's going to be a hot Tuesday. And if it's not me not being used to the heat, there's 3 other people that I'm kind of responsible for. I know, me responsible for people, it's kind of scary, but no, it's not scary. Who am I saying? What am I saying? We had about 30 millimeters of rain yesterday, so a little soppy, but that's okay. Might have to do a big Superman jump over this, or we could just go around. Probably just go around, it's easier. Anyways, we're gonna see what we can get done in the camp today. Probably finish up those cross braces and got the saw, so I'll buck up the birch that I took down in January. January, March. A hard time remembering dates, but it's been about a little over 2 weeks since I've been out here, so figured I'd come out and see what's up. See if it's still standing after that rain, because we had a couple of storms, so it'll be nice to see if it actually worked or not. So I'd say today's good practice to be out here and acclimatizing myself to the humidity, because it's a little crazy. Seeing lots of frogs, which is good. Seeing lots of frog eggs. They're a sign of a healthy ecosystem, so good stuff. Happy to see them. Spider. Walking through webs, telling no lies. Something spider eyes, maybe? What's the easiest way to get across this river? I mean, I guess just walk through it. I don't have anything valuable. Just rock through it. Maybe if I can get, hang on. Let's see. It's probably a little dangerous, but there you go. Across. I'm gonna build a bridge there someday. There's something I recognize. I got myself really lost, and I went almost all the way to the lake, which is nowhere near my camp. And then I found my way back. Oh, Jesus. Well, didn't look too bad. Let's dry off for a second. When I say everything's wet, everything is like, I was practically swimming through the dew coming back. Those are my pants. They're not supposed to be that color. They're supposed to be light. Okay, cool. So last time it was mosquitoes out here, and now it's deer flies and horse flies and horse shit. No, it's basically deer flies. So one of the first things I'm going to go do, well, I have the energy for it, I'm going to go pluck up that birch that I cut down in January. So, dry me off a little bit. Look at them, look at them. Do you see them all over my jacket? This is my new vest, by the way. Nice, it's got pockets back there for whatever I want. Now I've got 2 big things of water in it, so let's go find our way over here. Bring the tripod so you're not looking at an angle or like you usually are. In the manageable pieces. care of it in a second. I should have limbed it first. Makes it a little easier to cut. Good. So I just went and limbed those things. Surprised the starp isn't leaking. I'm going to bring those over in a second, but first, water. Oh, that's what happened. There's a hole right. I brought some water from home this time. Bought two bottles in my little back pouch there. And it's hot again, humid, no breeze. I know this water is good, so can't drink too much at once. Little and often. Oh. Yeah, firewood's good exercise. So it's hiking. It's bright. It's supposed to be 25 today, plus humidity. I think right now it's around 10 to 12, so should be there soon. I was going to check the weather. I don't know where I put my phone. Oh, here it is. Still on. Say weather. Right now it feels like 22, mostly sunny. It's supposed to go up to 24 yet. Phone stayed dry, I'm surprised. I guess that jacket's a little water resistant. Jacket, vest. Same difference. Should have brought a towel. I could go swimming in the lake. Let's see, is it any cooler? Oh, well. You know what I'll do? I'll bail that out. I'll take this. This is the old one that I had in there. And I'll bail it out. Oh, it's so nice and cool. Water these trees over here. Because God knows they need it. All the rain we had yesterday. I'm actually just going to splash some of that on my face. Because that's where the real good stuff is. Put my hair a little bit. Back of my, oh, that's nice. Back of my neck. Jeez. It's not leaking through, so maybe I'll just leave it there for a second. I wouldn't drink it, although I could, anyway. Oh, that's refreshing. Super refreshing. All right, back to it. Up to it. Place this way back in case that does start to leak through. I'm very impressed though. I gotta say. Bring those old pieces of birch that I cut up over now and cut them up even more. Wish I had a shady spot to work though. Taking out that birch was important, but opening it up in the summertime, not as desirable. Where did my glasses go? And maybe I'll even have my hat. Oh, that's good. That's that's gonna be so nice. How do you stay cool? Water. Oh, that's great. Yeah. A+ on that idea. Good stuff. Okay. Go bring those over. I've got an idea of how to buff this up. Since I don't really have a good working log yet, these two things do just fine. I remember trying something like this last time and it didn't work. I don't know why I'm trying it again. It's right there, I can see it. We're almost there. Jesus. Take the wheel. There. That wasn't so hard. These horseflies. Stop rolling. I see how close it is. Okay, buddy, fuck off. There you go. 1 and 2. Now this guy will be the fun guy. Where was the mushroom? Invited the party because everyone thought he was a fun guy. Without it, you know, without time lapses and like cuts, it's really deceiving how long it takes to saw through a small piece of wood. Seriously. When I first saw Joe Robinette and all those other guys doing it, I was like, wow, that doesn't take long at all. But they cut. They also chop and saw. Deer flies. Crazy deer flies. Have some lunch first and continue on that. Oh, no, not gonna work. What about this? Let's try this. Oh, these horse flies. Ow. Woo. There's a close one. Oh, dear. Find a shady spot to sit for a minute. Nothing too super special for lunch today, just peanut butter sandwiches as usual. Water's warm. It's alright though. It's also wet. Water is wet, figure that. Take a breather for a minute. It's one of the things about wetness. You can't tell if it's sweat or just wetness. And when you're hydrated, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Good stuff. Take a breather. Like these flies are just here to test my zen because they're testing it right now. It's pretty zen. I'm still pretty relaxed, but these flies definitely don't help. I just realized I have another one after this, so I gotta get at it. Had one of the peanut butter sandwiches. Dunked my hat back in the water. Oh, that's so nice and cool. Right. So that's how you stay cool in the woods. Water. Have water to keep you cool. Have cool water. And dunk yourself in it. Go for a swim, a dry swim. Let's call it. Yeah, that's kind of catchy. A dry swim. Stay still. Damn it. Damn it all. Stop moving. When you move, it's not very fun for me. Stop moving! You damn piece of wood. How about this? Is it any better if I put my other foot on it? It's happening again. I did it purposely to not do that. So, oh well. Well, that's probably why I'm cutting through a goddamn knot. I thought I was cutting away from the knot. I guess not. Ha, I guess not. I heard you like Canadian jam knots, so I figured I'd give you some knots in your wood. So close. But yet so far. No. No, not yet. No. Okay, that should do it. Nice. Do it from this end maybe. Less naughty. Stop rolling, you silly log. It's so close. It really is. I told you. Dang nabbit. wooden brake for that. I call shenanigans. No, I'm smart enough to know when I need a break. That time is right now. Let's move it to here and see how this goes here. A big thing is being in the shade. Especially if you're doing physical activity. Hey bugs. So take a duck somewhere nice. Ducks are nice animals. They deserve to be somewhere nice for dinner. My cuts aren't very straight, but that's okay. Nope. Not okay yet. Basically there, guys. Will we mean it. Alright. Why won't you crack? Nope. I don't understand. Well, I understand, it's just that it's not through enough yet. But I keep wishing it would be. Jesus Lord. Ah. We're so close, I can feel it and taste it. And all these other things. Look at this. Look at it. It's so close, I can see it bending and twisting. Come on. I don't get it. Getting frustrated. I'm getting fwustwated. Take off. These flies are driving me bonkers. Must be trying to test my zen. Come on. Just breathe. Whatever you do, just breathe. Actually, be safe. Whatever you do, be safe. Oh. Dear Lord and God. I'll freak out. Bear with me. Rather mild, anyway. There's no other place for it to cut. just such a small thing that it's holding on by. Not even funny. Not even frame. Don't even care. I want to get this done and over with. I don't get it. And you see how small the hinge is there? It just won't let go. Ow, fuck. Motherfucker. That's why you wear gloves, kids. Fuck, I knew something like that was gonna happen. It's okay, not deep though. Same goddamn fingers last time too. So this is how you take care of a wound like this. Grab your first aid kit. Get some alcohol swabs. Feel the pain as it stings. It's actually not that deep, it's just surface wound. But still a very important lesson. Oh, I can feel that. And then you take a Band-Aid. Get another alcohol swab, why not? And keep the pressure on it for a minute while the bleeding stops. You want to apply steady pressure to it. You want to get the flies out of your face. Just hold it there. It shouldn't bleed for long, maybe a minute, maybe two. And you saw the lead up to that, right? I got a fly just right there. Oh, I've got 1,000 of these. Use them. See, it's slowed down already. Like I said, it's not deep. Just surface level. Alcohol swab number 3 because that one fell on the ground. And just keep the pressure to it. And then get a Band-Aid, wrap it up, and continue. This one's not so bad, so I can stay in and keep working. As long as these flies don't drive me to drink first. Oh yeah, I don't drink, by the way. I'm not a drinker, so that would mean a lot. Good opportunity to show you how to take care of a small first aid wound. Maybe only use one if the flies aren't too bad. See? Basically stopped already. You should have seen the other guy. I mean the other, yeah, the other cut on this finger. That was, that would have been a lesson for a paramedic, I think. That they would have said, go get stitches, you idiot. But you saw the lead up. I was hot, I was tired, I was frustrated, I wasn't thinking straight. And then not using gloves, not using proper safety protection, and then just accidents happen. Thankfully, you can usually learn from accidents. And they're not usually life-threatening, usually. So, that's been swabbed up. We've got a small Band-Aid here, actual name brand Band-Aid. All we need is a small one. It's only a small wound. Get out of here, you flies. Seriously, buzz off. There you go, just like that, super sticky. And that should be good. Put our glove on, and we should be good to go. Change your Band-Aid once every 5 to 6 hours for the first day. Use polysporin. Pick up your garbage when you're in the woods. Okay. So I'm sure you know that applying pressure is important, but do you know why? Because when your body senses an open wound, it sends white blood cells and red blood cells there to close it. They have this coagulant that closes the wound and stops the bleeding. The more dense the wound is, the faster it clots and the faster it heals. As long as you don't have any medical conditions or on any blood thinners or etc. Immediate pressure for a period of time, and then alcohol swabs to clean it, and then bandage, sterile bandage after that. Because infection is not a fun thing. Infection is good-ish in some cases, like it's normal over the first couple of days, but like some infection anyway, because that means that there's white blood cells there that are killing off whatever bacteria got in. But if it persists, then it means that it's like, hey, we're losing this battle. We need antibiotics. We need other assistance. So take a breather, calm down, put things in perspective, relax, and that's why having a first aid kit that's well stocked is very important. I tell you, the last one wouldn't be taken care of that fast. We put on band-aids, and it bled profusely through the band-aids within seconds. So it wasn't something you could deal with in the woods. And yes, I know I probably could have put the band-aid on better, but it should be fine. Now, take a breather and relax, because that's how accidents happen, when you're not relaxed and you're not taking breathers. They were testing my Zen, and I cracked. I didn't pass their test. They're just everywhere. Doesn't matter what you try and do. Oh, look at these guys on my shoe. Oh, as soon as I said shoe, they took off. Shoe. Shoe. Do you get it? Shoe. Alright. Time for water. What do we have here? Besides bugs in the camera. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow, frig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There was 15. Cool. So that's 15. Stack them further under here. By stack, I mean throw. Haphazardly. Have that dry. Bail this out. And then go home. I said I came up here to tie that cross brace, but that one seems to be fine for today. Maybe I'll come back here on Monday. Monday's a holiday. Oh, there is 15. One more. Maybe there's 16. I don't know. Finish bail with this out. Tie it all tight again, in case it slipped any. It's 2 o'clock, so I've been here since like 10:30, I think. Not a bad 4 or 5 hours in the woods. I'm going to soak myself again now, actually, before all this water's gone. Woo! Woo! The good stuff feels like the ice bucket challenge today. I'm going to leave the top off this bottle because I have an identical bottle in there that's filled with drinking water. Buzz off, flies. I get an impenetrable weapon. Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. I sat down beside her, eating some curds away. You can come back in a couple hours, I'll be gone. Get some free breakfast, free lunch, free dinner. All these flies. Hot damn. You see that says 30C? Hot damn. Oh, we made it. I forgot my peanut butter sandwiches. I had 2 more of them. They must have fallen down off the back. I must have threw my bag in the pocket somewhere. I never checked that, right? But if we did forget them, then animals might know that there's a place they can get food and hopefully don't get into too much. That's the only thing that's there, that's ever been there, so they should be like, oh, this is just a one-time random thing. I can't go up and get them now. It's 30 degrees out. 32C, actually. Just got a new reading there. So I'm going to sit here with the air conditioning, cut the cool off. Cool the car off. We made it, that's important. We learned a very important lesson about safety and how it is prime 33C. How it is prime to keep it number 1. And what to do if it's not number 1. It's not take care of the accident,